So, The Interesting.
Yes.
Tell us, what drew you to this role?
The novel that Meg Walter wrote is just an incredible piece of work. It's really, really, oh God. You do a show called The Interesting and you realize how often you say the word interesting. But it is a fascinating juxtaposition of sort of your teen passions and talents and the realities of adult life and what it means to grow up in our society and have to make sacrifices for your art, or just eventually say like, that's not going to work for me because I have to be a realist about this. So I do find it fascinating in that way.
So now we've seen you in just about we've seen you in multiple decades now in American history, different styles. Now we have the 80s and the 90s. What were some of your favorite looks or problematic in this series?
I love all of the looks, actually. I have to say, our costume designer was amazing at finding pieces that were very of the era, like very 80s. And we all have this picture of what 80s looks like. You know, it's fluorescent with like giant shoulders and tiny waists, or like brassy colors. And we didn't want to do anything that was too cliche. And he did a great job of just treading that fine line. I will say there were a few scenes where like David and I worked together and there were still some pretty massive shoulders to contend with. So like getting into frame with somebody when you have like this giant shoulder thing is, it's a challenge.